All right, guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. Let's take a look at our subscription goal. We are sitting at almost 9,300. We need 700 more subs to hit that 10K goal to give that $1,000 giveaway. And then we have 12K subs coming up to send a couple people to some games of their choice. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Dennis Burns is at the top. We have Kellen on this week. He's doing a great job so far, but that is the leaderboard right now. If you see your guys' name, reach out to us. BearsProfitPlays@gmail.com or on Twitter, BearsProfit @BearsProfit, and we need to get you guys set up so we can give you guys your picks out for the next couple of weeks. If you see your name, make sure you reach out. Also, if you want to become a member on our YouTube channel, we're going to be giving away $50 weekly to our members on YouTube. We have 15 to 20 right now. So if you become a member for just $4.99 a month, you have a chance to win $50 weekly. We're going to be doing that on our live show. We're going to put everybody on the wheel. We're going to spin it and give away $50 a week. So make sure you guys come check that out. Only $4.99 a month. Very cheap over there. And our plays are actually better over there as well. So guys, it's going to do it. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get some NFL picks and props for Sunday, December 3rd slate of games. Let's throw up the leaderboard. We all took the same thing. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, that means we all took an L because I gave out the Cowboys. I took something a little bit different, but still the same result. I took the Dallas Cowboys -6.5 on the first half spread versus Seahawks, and we got screwed here because Dallas's terrible red zone offense. Sorry, Bear. They kept kicking field goal after field goal, and they were actually down at halftime 21-20, so it was very troublesome.
Dallas won the game. I got to be happy, but when you love something, it makes it tricky to think clearly, and that's usually what I have with Dallas because I do love them so much. Most of the time I hate them, which is how I know I love them so much. Everything they do pisses me off. It feels like I've been in a relationship for 25 years now. That's why I typically try to stay away from the Dallas Cowboys games because I think straight, but it was a primetime game. It was a standalone game. We had to break it down. But today, though, Trey, Kellen, I'm thinking about getting back with the next little bounce back spot for myself. Kellen, I know you had the Cowboys you want to talk about a little bit.
Yeah, I also had the Cowboys. I talked you back into the Cowboys after you picked them. And I still thought, even like in the fourth quarter, I still thought they were going to cover. I mean, I still had faith in them to cover. And, yeah, man, they went for it on fourth down. I thought they was going to score a touchdown, and then they got a penalty. So, yeah, man.
You know, they hadn't beat a 500 team, and they were 9.5 favorites. Yeah. I don't know what we were thinking. I really don't know what we were thinking. We're going to move on to today. Let's take a look at them. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be taking the Atlanta Falcons at New York Jets game here. And I'm actually really excited to watch this game. It does have some intrigue because the Jets, they need to continue to win some games. I guess not to continue. They need to start to win some games if Aaron Rodgers wants to come back this season. But I do not think it's going to start in this game here, guys. Give me the Falcons. I'm going to buy a half point, take them here at -1.5. And the Falcons, they whooped the Saints last week, winning that game 24-15. That score looks a lot closer than what that game was. And I think that they're going to continue that momentum into this game because Bijan Robinson, he had over 100 scrimmage yards last week and had 2 touchdowns. And Drake London, he had 90-plus receiving yards as well. And if the Falcons can continue to feed their stars, their offensive problems are going to fix itself. Meanwhile, this Jets team, they are bad. They are so very bad. They've lost 4 straight games heading into this one, losing those 4 games by an average score of 27-9. Their offense is just brutal, and the defenses seem to just started to give up because there's only so much they can do at this point. And I think that's going to continue here in this game because the Falcons defense checks in, allowing the 10th fewest passing yards per game and the 16th fewest rush yards per game, and turns that into a 14th lowest scoring defense in the NFL. And Atlanta, they're going to keep this Jets team to a low number, while their offense will just continue to nickel and dime and rack up points as this game progresses. And at the end of it, they're going to win this game. So give me the Falcons here -1.5 versus the Jets.
Yeah, Trey, I do like that play there. For my play today, we're going to be looking at the San Francisco 49ers playing on the road, going up against the Eagles. I'm going to insert into my veins the San Francisco 49ers -2.5 against the Eagles. The 49ers right now are playing the better football than anybody in the NFC. The Eagles are playing the luckiest football out of everybody in the NFC. Now, I don't want people to hear me say the Eagles are lucky and then think that I think that they're a bad team. The Philadelphia Eagles are a very good team. They're better than the Dallas Cowboys. However, over the last several weeks, they have been getting lucky on the field against the Chiefs. The Chiefs couldn't catch a ball to save their lives. They should have won that game. The Dallas Cowboys game, very competitive game. Dallas made a ton of mistakes at the end of the game. And then the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen pissed his pants in overtime, and he couldn't get it done after leading the entire game. And then the Eagles made a 62-yard field goal in the wind and the rain. This game's at Philadelphia. It's going to be a very good environment for the Philadelphia fans, a bunch of scumbag fans that they have over there. But I still think the 49ers will come into Philly and dominate this game against the Eagles. This isn't going to be a close game. The 49ers are going to win this game by at least 2 touchdowns. Brock Purdy, with all that talent around him, he's the top 10 quarterback in the league. With all that talent gone, he's a bottom 5 quarterback. Everybody for San Fran is going to be in this game on the offensive side of the ball. With the exception of Ray McLeod, he was limited in practice on Friday, but he's a fifth-string wide receiver. His main departmentary guy. Trent Williams is in. Debo, Ayuk, CMC, they're all playing. Give me the Niners, -2.5 to dominate the Eagles, and the Dallas Cowboys against the Eagles next week, a fight for the division. Give me the 49ers -2.5 as the play. Kellen, what do you like?
Yeah, I like that pick, Bear. Last week, that game there, the 49ers were favored before the Eagles, or weren't favored, and now they're favored. So the line's moved on that one. I'm going to go with Miami -8.5. I couldn't decide if I wanted to go the over in this game or the spread. I think I'm just going to go with the spread because I can't foresee the Commanders keeping up with the Dolphins. I just can't foresee it. I would have thought this would have been double digits. Miami beats up on bad teams, and Washington is a bad team.
Yep, Miami's basically the Dallas Cowboys and the Commanders' worst secondary in all of the NFL. So I do love the play there. I love Miami there for your pick. Trey, let's go over to the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, and I was 0-1 on Thursday night. That's because I gave out Dak Prescott under 35.5 pass attempts versus the Seattle Seahawks. And Dak, he ended up throwing the ball a lot more than I anticipated. I thought the Cowboys were going to jump out to a big lead versus Seahawks and cruise to an easy victory. Did not happen, so Dak had to throw throughout this game. Ended with 41 pass attempts.
Yeah, I didn't want to know. I had Tyler Lockett to go over. I believe it was 45.5. He had 47. We got lucky on the last drive. He had a big catch to cash that over for us. Kellen, you remember who you had on Thursday?
Yes, sir. They both cashed. I had Geno Smith pass attempts at 32.5. I know he hit 33. That's all I know. And then his pass completions at 21.5. He had 20.
Yeah, Geno Smith dominated the Cowboys in that game. The defense looked terrible. All right, 2-0 for you. Good picks there, Trey. Let's move on to our player props for tomorrow. Start us off.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go over to the rush attempts here. I'm going to take Rhamondre Stevenson to go over 14.5 rush attempts versus the Chargers. I really love this over for Stevenson in this game because I do expect him to get a ton of work because that's what he's been doing over the last 2 weeks. As you guys can see, he finished with 20 carries versus the Colts and 21 carries versus the Giants. And that's because Bill Belichick, he's trying to take the air out of the football because that is how the Patriots will keep the games competitive. And they've been kind of failing at that with Mac Jones at quarterback, but they inserted Bailey Zappe, and we'll see what happens. But either way, I think their strategy will still can be the same with them just trying to run the crap out of the football. And so far this season, this Chargers defense has been what people have been trying to attack. They allow averaging 26.1 rush attempts per game. And over the last 2 games, Stevenson, he's accounted for 61% of the Patriots' total carries. So that projects him to finish at around 16 rush attempts in this game, which is over this number. And I do expect the Patriots to keep this clock running here, to keep the ball out of Herbert's hands. And whenever we factor in that Zeke, he is questionable for this game, and he practiced in limited fashion all week, it just makes me love this play even more. So give me Rhamondre Stevenson to go over 14.5 rush attempts versus the Chargers.
Yeah, Trey, I don't mind that play, but I am going to take the quarterback, Bailey Zappe, to go over his 189.5 passing yards against the Chargers. Bill Belichick's fighting for his job, and he finally is going to start Bailey Zappe instead of Mac Jones. Mac Jones had several horrific plays this season. It's going to be hard for him to get a starting job anywhere else. I know that the Patriots are a dumpster fire, but the Chargers are right there with them. The Chargers have horrible coaching. That's held them back over the last 3 years from being a playoff team. And in this game, I think Bailey Zappe is going to let it fly. In college at Western Kentucky, Bailey Zappe led the NCAA in passing yards and passing touchdowns in his last season at Western Kentucky, breaking the NCAA passing record and passing touchdown record that season. He's a gunslinger. And the Los Angeles Chargers, they have the second worst secondary in the NFL, allowing 3,080 yards this season. They're just about as bad as the Washington Commanders, allowing 7.3 yards per attempt through the air. This number is way too low for Bailey Zappe. The Patriots, they're not playing for anything. I think they see what Bailey Zappe has. I think he's going to let it fly in this game. Give me the gunslinger over 189.5 passing yards as the play. Kellen, what do you like?
Yeah, I'm going to go to my same game that I picked. I'm going to go with Tyreek Hill over 90, I believe 99.5 when I last checked. I mean, he's projected to get almost 100 yards. I really like this. He might get close to 200 yards. Hard telling. And I like him for a touchdown too.
Yeah, I think in the Vegas Raiders game, even when he had like that hurt hand, he had almost 100 yards in the first half. So I do like that play there, especially going up against the Commanders. But Trey, let's take a look at that graphic and we'll get out of here.
Yeah, guys, I gave out the Falcons here -1.5 versus the Jets. I'm not worried about people thinking that this game's going to be rigged with the NFL trying to get Aaron Rodgers back. I think the Falcons are the better team here, so I'm going to take them -1.5. I'm also going with Rhamondre Stevenson over 14.5 rush attempts versus the Chargers. Guys, this is just set too low. He smashed us over the last 2 games.
Yep, I'm going to go with Bailey Zappe. Take a shot on him over his 189.5 passing yards. The Chargers secondary is really bad. I think he's going to let it fly in this game. And then give me the 49ers, -2.5. I think they're going to dominate the Eagles, accidentally capitalize the L. My bad there. But guys, that's going to do it for NFL Plays and Props for Sunday, December 3rd slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's two options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,